What's up, guys? I am back here looking at Delta Airlines, and I took a trade on Friday. Actually, I took a trade on Thursday, and cashed out today. Sorry, I froze for a second. So, why did I take this trade? We had a top touch of the Keltner channel here, and this is sort of climactic, so it's kind of a riskier trade to take. I do notice that like when we do hit the top of these bands with climactic activity, that we'll see a double top at some point. So wasn't too worried about how this was going to turn out. I did plan to keep this short if we saw something below this. I didn't move this risk up. This is the original risk. So I put the trade on Thursday, and what did I see? I saw we had a high one here, but technically it's also a low. So I didn't dive into the bars. I should have to see if this was actually a high one. Then we had a pull down lower, and then we had this inside bar here. And so I expected a high two here. And I actually got in at the low as this bar pulled down. I looked at it and I was like, okay, I'll get in here. Let's see what the follow through is like by the end of the day. So we had yesterday or Thursday, we pulled up and you could see we made a smaller bear candle. Still not a great follow through bar if you want a high two entry. And then the follow through on Friday was bad, but Friday I kept my risk where it was, and I did so because the SPY also was pulling down. So like the whole market was pulling down, and for me, like if I take a look at the SPY really quick, for me that's really not indicative of a solo move. Like that's not indicative of like what Delta's gonna do. If Delta's pulling up at that time, then I know there's strength in Delta. But if it's not, then I know it's kind of following the market. So wasn't really worried about it. Today I was gonna move my stop up to here, but you know what? I got my 1-to-1. I'm actually gonna back that out so I have that for later. But I got my 1-to-1 right where I wanted, and I cashed out 75% of the position, and now I'm just waiting to see if we get this measured move here. If we fail, I did move my stop right here. So if we fail this now, yeah, I have no problem just cashing out at, still at somewhat of a profit. So this is a terrible follow through bar too, but we did gap up some, I don't know, guidance or something. I don't care, but we popped up because of this, apparently. Um, but nonetheless, I will look for Delta to go higher. At this point, it's looking pretty not so good, at least in the short term. Like we might come and turn this into like some sort of double top or something and land down here to 51. And that'll also close this fair value gap, so that might be a good entry to get long again when it shows some strength. But for now, again, my stop is here, and this is my Delta trade that I took Thursday.